This is about hardworking, tax-paying, family people from every persuasion, every religion, and we are saying enough is enough. Enough wasteful spending from elected politicians. I don't call them leaders. Enough of a federal government that cannot live within its means. Enough giving billions and billions in foreign aid to our enemies. Haven't we learned that you cannot buy your friends yet? Apparently not in Washington, D.C. We are saying enough to ignoring the will of the American people. We are saying enough to putting Americans' citizens' rights secondary to those of other countries. We are saying enough of the slippery slope into socialism. And in essence, what we are saying is enough of government taking our liberties. Are you listening, Washington? Are you listening when we say no more? Are you listening when we say that we will not go gentle into socialism? At least not here in Texas. I'm sure that puts me at the top of the right-wing extremist list going to D.C. right now. But so be it. I see signs out here talking about the book Atlas Shrugged. By a show of hands, how many people have read Atlas Shrugged? What is wrong with the rest of you? You have your assignment. Don't read the Cliff Notes version, read the whole thing. There will be a test July 4th at our next Tea Party. In Atlas Shrugged, the author divided society into two groups. And I don't want to get too particular here, but there were two groups. The Atlases, if you will, the people who made things happen, the producers. And the other side was the moochers. And you can imagine how they survived, by living off of the producers. As government became greater in the book, it took greater control and reduced personal freedoms, the moochers became looters. Looters are moochers with a gun or a government. In the book, the government figured out what liberals have long figured out. As long as you take from Peter to pay Paul, you can always count on Paul's vote. Well, the government kept taking freedoms and wealth from the producers until the producers said enough, we're going on strike. They refused to pay for the moochers, who ridiculed them for their work and for their success. Does any of that sound familiar? The hero of the book is John Galt. You may have heard the saying, who is John Galt? After you've read the book, we are all saying, where is John Galt? Hopefully he will arrive before 2012. John Galt convinced the producers to finally stop allowing themselves to be taken advantage of. The Tea Party is the first step in telling the moochers that we will no longer pay for their laziness, their poor decisions, and the consequences of their reckless behavior. Enough is enough. We will elect conservatives who will champion the American values of hard work, responsibility, and self-reliance. John Galt told producers to stop giving the fruits of their labors to those who neither appreciated nor valued it. In essence, Atlas, he who held up the world, shrugged. To John Galt, to join him in his cause, all that had to be repeated was this oath. I swear by my life and my love of it that I will never live for the sake of another man, nor ask another man to live for mine. 52 years ago, what John Galt was saying is, I'm not going to pay for your mortgage, and I'm not asking you to pay for mine. Government has never been the answer. It has always been the enemy. Our founding fathers recognized that, and somewhere along the way, we have let that slip away. Nationalizing of banks and major industry. Government takeover of our healthcare system. Restrictions on the Second Amendment. Restrictions on freedom of speech. Have you heard of the fairness doctrine, Mark Davis? All of a sudden, with these changes, the United States looks a lot like Venezuela. And you can see what socialism has done for the people of Venezuela. In fact, I should probably say you can see what socialism has done to the people of Venezuela. We are at a critical time. We can no longer afford to sit back and wait for something to happen. The fact that we are all here, we are all atlases to make this happen. We will keep moving forward. The federal government must be reduced in size and strength. States' rights must be strengthened. Ridiculously high taxes must be lowered. Success derived from hard work must be rewarded. Freedoms must be guaranteed, and the practices and beliefs and traditions that have made America the strongest and wealthiest country in the history of the earth have got to be upheld. None of this happens if you go home and sit on your couch. We have speakers that are going to talk to you about how we are going to further organize, and we're going to grow, and we're going to lobby for conservatives, and we're going to vote for them, and we're getting rid of. One thing I want to say today also, we had many politicians ask to speak from this microphone. And other Tea Parties around the country have allowed politicians to speak. But we decided that this is the time when Washington needs to hear our voice. So my last message today, before Mark hits me in the head and gets me out of here, is let your voice be heard. We are America and our children's best hope. Thank you all for coming.